Hey boys and girls, it's KnightStalker here. Welcome along today to Hidden City Siege. Check it out. Today we're going to bring out the Shortbow. And I'm going to play just a few games with the Shortbow to show you pretty much how it plays. Well, I'd sort of picked this up on a whim and found that I couldn't find many videos online of the Shortbow generally. There were a couple of do this, do that guides, but there were not really any gameplay. And I thought, well, why not make some? You know, I'm not the world's best shortbow player. I'm an excellent longsword player, but shortbow has never really been my thing, and this weapon is relatively new to me. It's not one I've even really played with before, to be perfectly honest. So let's see how we're going to go. I have had a few warm-up games, and some of you saw me in the warm-up games. It was great. Yeah, it went about as well as you could expect when you're picking up a new weapon. But it's a bit of a funny, and they had a good time and a good laugh with some people who knew my name out there in in Gameland. It was fun. But anyway, let's see how we get on with the beautiful little shortbow. I've been having a lot of fun with this weapon. It is really, really fun. Again, I'm not the world's best shortbow player. Don't take this is gospel, but the way I like to play shortbow is to sort of just chip away at heroes from the back, stun them as much as possible. I don't use an ult. I usually use 2 stuns because it'll put the hero down, right? You stun them, your team jump on them, you stun them again, the team finish them, and as long as the hero's dead, I don't need to be the guy who's chasing all the kills, you know. As long as the enemy heroes is dead, that's good enough for me. The shortbow is pretty terrible for shooting units, even ranged units. It just is what it is. Ooh, that was a lucky almost miss. And yeah, let's see how we get on. So I quite like this cannon because you can shoot right underneath the little eaves of the protective sides of the siege tower here. We just keep pummeling these guys on the side here. Actually, one of our friends is pummeling the other side, which means it's unlikely to get in. So let's see if we can take this guy out. Oh, that's unusual. I know this cannon, and that's the aiming point. Let's try that again. Oh no, I'm being done in by the cannon accuracy. No, you don't want to take another shot? Cannon again. Oh, undone by the cannon accuracy again. It's going left and right and long. That's the thing with these cannons. You know, they're not the culverins. Oh, there's coming up the ladder. Oh no! Ah! I saw that on the minimap way too late. Never mind. We have a friend here, and he should die if he's going to jump off the wall, or he should just get stabbed. Wait, what? How? How did he live? Ow, these muskets are a pain. Alright, we wasted his heal anyway. I can't stand there and keep shooting at him. Those muskets will kill me. I was 2 shots away from death, right? And while you might take one and then wait a bit, then another one, you also might take 2 at the same time as well. So it wasn't worth the risk. We've taken him out of the match for at least a minute. You see here that anything over sort of mid-range, the shortbow is pretty terrible at. It's not really a weapon where you shoot troops with because of the low damage, right? You want to shoot troops with a bow, you should definitely go longbow or musket, because if I was a musket, I would throw a bomb out there and kill half the unit, and that would be fantastic. As it is, I'm causing him great stress. Let's see if we can run over here and pick off some more. But yeah, the shortbow's really not made for this sort of carry on. Highly inaccurate at long ranges, and highly inaccurate when you're not standing perfectly still as well. No, you don't. Hopefully that'll be the end of him. Not using 2 stuns today. I don't know why. I think when I was setting this up, I decided to use the jump back and triple shot because it gives an extra 30-odd% damage. And I already regret not taking 2 stuns. The ults on the shortbow, I'm not convinced. Like I've seen some good montages where people will throw some axes, but I'm not going to charge in there. That would be pretty fatal. But yeah, the shortbow montage is where people like to get in close with a shortbow, use a stun or usually a stun arrow, and then shoot them in the face with Artemis, which will do a whole bunch of damage, you know, 8 or 9,000 damage or something crazy like that, and wipe them out. Coming from a background where I play a lot of... Oh, no, 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 no. Where I play a lot of... Get out, run. Where I play a lot of longsword. Ah, wow, 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 wow. Go away. I'll finish that thought in just a moment when I'm in a lot of danger. So I come from a background in longsword, obviously, so I'm very much, my mindset is geared towards supporting. And I don't mind if I hit them with a stun arrow and they kneel down and our glaive hits them in the head with the Fire-Laying Reaper. That's not a situation that bothers me. I'm not looking for that tick on the scoreboard. I'm looking for the enemy to die. So my thinking is very much in that sort of vein. I wonder if we can just do this while our boys heal. But anyway, it seems to be working quite effectively. Ow. Why you do this? Hello, Maul. Goodbye, Maul. Ah. There's not much I can do here. Oh no! Ah, get away from me! No! Ah. One thing I've noticed about the... he died anyway. Oh, look at the kills still racking up. Look at the kills still racking up. One thing I've noticed about the shortbow is it is less mobile. You hear me right, less mobile than the longsword. The longsword has actually pretty good mobility compared to this weapon. It's side shuffle compared to like the side roll for the longsword. The longswords are smoother and it feels like it goes further. I should probably test that at some point. But I feel a lot less mobile as a short sword than I do. Ooh, than I do as a short bow. You know, you've also got the Clash of Shields ult on the longsword that it's not only an attack or a defense, it's also an escape. And the short bow has very good escape, but I don't want to use it because its escape also doesn't do any damage, and I'd rather just keep the rate of fire up, to be perfectly honest. Unlike a longbow, I've played a lot of longbow, unlike a longbow where you'd typically get on your horse to shoot down into people's heads, you want to sort of be on foot as much as possible with a short bow because of your other skills, right? You want to keep cycling those as quickly as possible. This is a good opportunity. Get them in the back, boys. Oops. Just a hail of darts. These boys are using poison, as you can see. I was using fire, but I've decided that since I play mostly, or almost exclusively in-game matches where the majority of opponents... those horses got spanked. But the majority of opponents are the same level as me. I'm finding that the fire damage has sort of run its course, shall we say. You know, the meta is now that a lot of units are fireproof. And so yeah, I'm just sort of trying to target down the heroes even if there's enemies in the way. And that's sort of how I'm playing the shortbow. How many shortbow mains do we have out there? Can you tell me a bit more about your experience with shortbow in the comments, please? I would love to hear about it. Run, boys! It's not going to save us. We're going to get shot in the back as we retreat. There we go. Excuse me, though. I'm not just going to let you attack me with good cause, without good cause. You know, we've got a half a unit. I think we'll go and throw them in this alleyway up to the left here and then just let them shoot there until they get killed. What we got here? A couple of grandpas and stuff. We'll probably get trebbed here or there'll be a cavalry charge down the alleyway. Either way, I'm invested now with half a unit of these lads. Let's see if we can do a bit of damage. Units, assemble! Again, trying to focus down the hero. Just pick at them, pick at them, pick at them. Often at this sort of range you won't kill them, but you'll certainly send them back to... Oh, here come the X-Raiders, they're dead. You'll certainly send them back to heal, and that takes them out of the combat one way or another, right? The game is not about killing heroes, the game is not about killing units. The game is about capturing and defending points. And I find the shortbow's pretty darn good at this. I really miss the melee hero ability to sort of dive in and disrupt units. You can't do that as a shortbow. Even the jump off the horse, I found, is it doesn't do a slam like the melee heroes do. It just jumps off. So you've got really no ability to disrupt infantry on your own. None almost whatsoever. These guys are going to die, these Rattan Rangers, Rattan Marksmen, but I will be here to clean up whatever charges them. Get off you. See, how good is that skill? It's the bowler is my favourite shortbow skill. Oh, here we go, and we will countercharge the cavalry once they kill the archers. And the berserkers love killing cavalry. But we don't want to get caught in a protracted combat, especially not against javelins. If you walk up to a unit of javelins with your berserkers, they will hit the 1 key, which will tell the unit to take. Oh, we'll knock him off his horse. Yep, that doesn't. See, when you knock people off their horse when they're leading cavalry, it seriously inhibits their ability to command their cavalry easily. But anyway, the berserkers, if you walk up to javelins, they'll test the 1 key, which will tell their javelins to all target the closest enemy unit and throw. And the concentrated fire from the javelins will immediately kill your berserkers. So you want to keep them away from close range with javelins. What do we got here? Some sort of... Are they axe throwers? With musket puffs? Axes and muskets. So even though the shortbow is not very good at killing infantry, see the damage is just meh, you can sort of scare people and force them back. Nobody wants to get their archers shot, so when they start seeing a little bit of damage coming in, they generally just move away. You know, they're not willing to let even 1 or 2 of their guys die, which is, of course, not the purpose of the game. So we're holding them back here, out behind the point, so that we don't get back charged as much as possible. We haven't been super successful in that so far. But it seems that our guys who are defending inside on the point are doing okay. Oops, it's not ready yet. Sometimes you just randomly dodge backwards and forwards with a shortbow because it will increase your power up. See that little flash there? That's when you lose your power up. But you can dodge left and right to repower, or you can just get shooting. Berserkers into there would be immediately dead berserkers, so we're not doing that. That Maul is a good player. Why is he using such a newbie weapon? Anyway, this is what we want. Heroes who are in the front line and getting peppered. It's hard to get headshots with the shortbow, I'll tell you what, because it's so inaccurate. Unless you're standing still, which you generally don't want to be doing, it's actually very difficult. Go berserkers! Rah! And they'll just completely roll up that flank and annihilate everything. That's how you use berserkers. Wait till the enemy have engaged your troops, send them in to support your troops. Oh. Thank you for the ping. This is going to be hard to get through. See, if there's a longsword here, I'd come and use my Clash of Shields, get onto the point, and just sit on the point for as long as I can before somebody finally got around to killing me. This is going to be very messy though. Those berserkers are going to go ape in there. And again, focusing down the heroes as much as possible. Sometimes I forget I'm holding a bow, because I'm so used to having to watch from behind some of these things that go on being a longsword player, that I forget to shoot with my bow, even if it's, you know, just doing something for the sake of doing something. I don't think we're going to win this one, boys and girls. But I'm planning to make 2 or 3 videos for this particular wee shortbow series. So stick around for some more. Whoa, 1.5 million damage done. That's not terrible. And taken 1.1 million. Only 4 of them were peasants. So that's actually quite good kill numbers. And 3 heroes. Not used to that as a longsword. You're lucky if you get 1. X-Raiders did fine, Berserkers did fine, and Marksmen. And a high tier in-game gameplay did perfectly fine. Came in second. 30 Imperial Javelins. Didn't do a whole lot of hero damage. Looks like nobody did a whole lot of hero damage this round. Hey, let's move on and go to a second game. Hey boys and girls, welcome back to the second game. Well, it's just the third game. In between this game and the last game, it was pretty dire. It was terrible. It was so bad. So anyway, here we go. Here's our second game of the little series, Constantinople Siege. Check it out. We're going to take in some Janissaries, some Berserkers, and some X-Raiders, plus some plebs on the side. Didn't have quite enough leadership there for the woodcutters, so that's probably a bad sign, but we've got the village watchmen instead, who are nearly as good. Not so buff, not so Chad, but they're nearly as good. You know what I'm saying. Looking down the teams, fairly balanced, except the enemy have 3 mauls and we don't have... Oh, we got 1. So that's good. By the way, if you've got any questions about the Shortbow or anything else to do with the game, please do put them in the comments below. Happy to answer your questions. Or we do have a chat room on Discord as well. There's 200 or 300 of us there that like to have a yarn. Some are more vocal than others, but I'll put that link in the description of the video as well. So if you want to have a chat about how things are going in Conqueror's Blade, or you want some advice, come and see us. But for now, let's go check out and hold the back point. Let's have a look-see. So I like to just sort of chill here, especially when I've got a unit like the Axe Raiders who are quite capable of defending themselves. So we can sort of go in there with a bit of hero support and kill anything that comes through. Unless, of course, Iron Reapers or something come through this door. Let's bring up the map larger. By the way, if you want to make your map larger, hit the plus key on your keyboard. The one at the top, not on the number pad. The one up there above the enter key. Use that plus key. Also minus. And you see that the word tab on the map? If you click there, you'll change to a circle map with little red and blue dots on it, which is quite useful sometimes. So nobody's coming through the tunnels, hey? Can we... Yep. Shortbow is short range. You really can't do jack out at that sort of range. I don't know if I'm hitting, or if I'm hitting it's got a maximum range and doesn't do any damage. I don't know. But let's mess with the people pushing the siege tower. This is something that the Shortbow is actually really good at, messing with siege tower pushes. It's even better for pushing the ram, because you've only got to knock 1 or 2 guys off the ram to stop it rolling forwards. Which is very easy for the Shortbow, because you don't have to kill them, right? You just have to damage them. So you do your 500 damage to the guys pushing. I don't even know if I can hit these guys. Oh, we can hit out that far. But more importantly, they stop pushing when they're hit. So, try and shoot him in the legs. Shortbow's not super accurate, not like the longbow. Longbow's deadly accurate. But I'm doing my best, man. I'm doing my best. Looks like our team's come to help us. Maybe we can stop this getting pushed in first time. Either way, it's a nice... Is this, are they squires? They look like squires, not, or maybe men-at-arms if he's really unlucky, but they don't have as, a few hits as killing them, so I think they're squires. Not the best unit to have pushing a siege tower. Anything you attach to a siege tower, you've got to be prepared to lose. And I don't think this is probably the best unit to push with. Whoops, I forgot that jumps me backwards. Probably switch to the 2 stuns at the end of this one. But our team are down there absolutely massacring. Condos are getting their money's worth. Yeah, it's beautiful. Anyway, we stop the siege tower being pushed in for a while. Let's see if we can harass these guys. This is really, really what Shortbow's about. Harass, 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 harass. And when you finish harassing, harass some more. Always prefer to harass heroes. I wonder if we can kill this guy, even at this sort of range. Can we? Haha, got him. You mad, bro? You mad? See, I can sort of shoot at that Shortbow at this range, but most of my shots will miss, so I might as well spam into the unit of gunners there. We've got a chance of killing 1 or 2. And that will really annoy the owner of them. There we go, that's what we want. It's not made for shooting units, the old Shortbow, but you can. You can, it's possible. Has he got the memo? Yeah, finally got the memo. And we don't think we're going to be able to stop this coming in this time. Oh, we might be able to. No, it's not to be. They're going to get in. And when that happens, I'm going to run back down to the sea point because I do not want to get caught on the walls by myself. So let's go. Alrighty, what's going on? They're not pushing into the city whatsoever at this point. Though they have damaged all of the gates. 2 of them are damn near dead. There's nobody covering this side. And I need some help. Because any moment this wall is coming down.
We will keep up. We will.
Team, help me please.
No one. We do this for ourselves.
Alright, so who's coming down the stairs? What? This is very bold. Very bold. We'll just wait till they sort of stretch out into our... Oh, whoops, that was a bad throw. Oh, Shiltron formation. Never, ever use Shiltron formation with shields. Never, ever, never. Not unless you're trying to hide them in a little spot, hide them away from trebs or something like that. But in battle, never, ever use Shiltron formation with shields. Trust me on this. Shiltron formation is asking to get killed. Why? Because as soon as you crack the shield wall, you're hitting the backs of the shields. X-Raiders can handle this on their own. That's a lot of peasants. This is what I like about the X-Raiders. They're sort of like a javelin unit that can fight really, really well. Like, I try to do most of my damage with the throws, but when you see an easy victim unit, more peasants. When you see an easy victim unit, you can just do this. And that hero's nuts. If we knock him down, he's dead. Why would you walk into... What are these guys doing? Even a maul. Why are you walking into the middle of a unit of X-Raiders? That's crazy. Get him, boys. Get him. Get him. Ah, the accuracy. The accuracy. Alright. Ask for some more help. Send the lads back. Get some more X-Javelins. Dismount him. That's what we want. We're not going to be able to hold this, I don't think. Do not send your cavalry into the pikes, sir. That is not what you should be doing. There you go. X-fire them. Oh, good dodge. You can dodge the X-Raiders by moving left and right. That was a very good dodge by that player. Well done. We'll just sort of sit here menacingly until we've got some backup. That's what happens when they're out of range of their axes. They do that little haka dance, saying, we're ready to fight. We're not going to fight, but we're ready. What are you doing, friend? Why would you charge at a short bow? Think you're tough? Oh, he dodged it. Ah, you rat. You rat. What was he thinking, though? See, if I had the second stun here, you'd be dead. Gosh darn it. Anyway. Oh, he did it again. That pike player knows what's up. Very, very well done, that player. Oh, no, we're not tangling with that. That is a thing that we don't want to do. But what we will do is axe them a question with our excellent axes. We shall expedite their deaths. Spent ages this morning looking for my axe. Couldn't remember where it was. And then it hit me. Ow, ow, ow. But that is how you annihilate a unit of Palace Guard. No, you don't. You see how useful the stuns are? It's just ridiculous, range stuns. Anyway, we'll try and force these gunners back. As soon as he starts taking damage, he'll fall back. Watch. Yeah, there we go, see? People are very cowardly with their gunners. Squish. Gunners are meant to take damage. I suppose, what would he have done in that situation? What would I have done? Probably no different. There was no purpose to them sitting there. They weren't getting any work done, so I guess that was the right decision to move away. Anyway, we're just going to harass. Don't do it, Lancers. Don't do it. No, don't do it. Oh, that's suicide. Oh well, that's how we lose a unit of cav from our team. That's a bit of a shame. Might as well top up my healing. Use the cooldown. Anyway, let's get back up here. Somewhere around about there looks good. As long as no mortars come in. You can actually hit the spot with a mortar from over there beyond the gateway. Like just through over here. Right about where that spear's standing. There's nobody here. I feel pretty confident when I'm walking with a short bow too. Like when you're a longbow, you can have a little bit of concern that you might get caught and CC'd, but with the short bow, you just sort of knock him to the ground and then walk away. long as there's not a whole unit trying to pin you down or more than one hero, you're generally okay. You can sort of do those little scout runs, which I wouldn't dare do with a longsword. Alright, we'll just do the harass, harass, harass. Just do damage constantly. As long as I just keep on firing. Just keep using the special arrows. Try and keep the bolus in reserve for any silly heroes that run in. Oh look, cavalry! Boom, 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 boom. That was terrible. I don't know what that player thought they were going to do. But whatever they thought they were going to do, that wasn't it. Let's keep peppering these pikes. It means they can't sit there. Don't let the enemy do what they want to do. Even if they change to something you want them to do less. Just don't let them get comfortable. And Shortbow can do that. Honestly, having a lot of fun with this weapon. Pew, pew, pew. This is Shortbow gameplay, this right here. It goes pew, 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 dodge, 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 pew, 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 pew. Ow. Ah, got him. You got to sort of, with the special arrows, you've got to sort of time them. You'll notice me missing a lot with the two special arrows that I've got, which is the bodkin or whatever it is and the poison arrow. Oh, nice kill there from the Jennies. Because you've got to sort of time it, you know, moving around with the heroes. I might see if I can demonstrate that in a deathmatch, actually. It's really quite, you know, without all these units in the way, you can sort of see what I'm doing. So I might put a deathmatch at the end of this video if I can. We'll see if deathmatch is up when I'm finished. If not, I'll record it another day. In fact, I don't even know if deathmatch is on today. But I'll record one anyway at the end and stick it on the end of this video, and you can see sort of what I mean. Let's just harass him. See here? We're just harassing. See, he's forgotten to take the point now. Oh no. Please don't tickle me with your giant letter opener. Nodachis are great for buttering very large bread. They're great for opening very large letters, and that's pretty much the end of it. But yeah, you see how we harassed him there when he was taking the point, and he decided he was going to come and try and stab me with his letter opener instead of actually capturing, which he should have done. Very silly, but certainly to my advantage. Harass, 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 harass. Pew, 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 dodge, dodge, pew, pew, ow, dodge, pew. That's the game plan. And we'll just harass these guys. They can't sit there just forever, especially ones like the Rattan, the Vipers. Like, they don't have the hit points to sit here and take this sort of damage. He just tried to heal. Silly boy. Tried to heal after I hit him with a poison arrow. Keep him out of the running for a little while. Ooh, I don't want to tangle with those. Anything like that kill heroes very efficiently, like the grandpas there, are not things you want to be near when you got light armor. And here, I'll just get on my horse. You actually fire faster when you're sitting on your horse for some strange reason, but you do. And see, I can just sort of target his head if I can, just to get over those shields. But it just gave me a bit of height. And I don't need to stay on there. But you can use the horse just like you're a longbow. Very soon I expect those grandpas to sort of start attacking us in the back. Oh, I got him! Team, get him! Oh, you had the opportunity. Another maul goes down. Harass, harass, harass. You can't just stand there. Some sort of cav charge. Whoa! Where do they come from? See, as a longsword, I just would have Clash of Shields there, and would have just completely... Hang on a second. Die. Thank you. I would have just completely finished their charge and stopped their charge. Unfortunately, we don't have that ability when we're a Shortbow. We have no ability to disrupt units. Like the longsword is excellent. Excellent for disrupting units. Like, what I mean by disrupting is, you know, you jump into the side of some 40s and you swing your sword and they sort of all stand up for a second. It really disrupts them. Longsword is really good at that, whereas Shortbow has no ability to do it. However, the thing that I really, really like about Shortbow, my number one favourite thing about it, is the range stun. And I really like that because people who are out of position you can just put them on the ground and they stay there because your team jump on them. Or you can kill them too. I've seen some shortbow builds where they use like the Wrath of Artemis, where they'll stun them, walk up to them and, like, you know, 9 arrow in the head. Haha, you're dead. I find that to be a lot harder to do because I'm not a shortbow main, but also B, the opportunities to do that. What the heck are they doing? The opportunities to do that are far and few between. Whereas with a well-placed stun shot, you can usually get a hero killed by, you know, by their silliness. But yeah, I really like this weapon. I'll just keep trying to hit the heroes, even if there's things in the way. You know, the way that the shortbow works is it's got a ballistic curve, right? It curves up and then curves down, like bullets or other arrows. And it's much more pronounced than, say, the longbow. So you can hit those heroes at the back just by curving arrows over them, like shooting over the heads of the guys in front. Anyway, let's be bait. Ow. Let's see if they're going to take the bait. They can either continue to take shots from... Oh, there's a couple of berserkers there. There we go, that should fix the berserker. Thank you. See if they'll take the bait. If not, the bait will keep shooting at them. Oh, the X-Raiders will kill them. Oh, not all of them, apparently. And we'll just quickly focus fire this because we don't want X-Raiders in the middle of our army line. Oh, no. I don't know if this is a good idea. If that maul gets free... we'll just keep stunning him. But if that maul got free, they could go into Bonebreaker and cause some significant damage to our armies and units there, which was a bit of a concern, but we killed them. Anyway, we've got 1:25 left, and I think we need a decent unit because we're about to collapse here. So 1 Janissary is not going to cut it. Let's see if 8 Berserkers will do it. And with this, we'll play recklessly with them as well. We'll play recklessly with them because there's so little time left, and we've still got a unit. Okay, so how can we get some maximised murder? There we go, stun him, and then dead. There's another person using Shiltron formation for their shield. That is a terrible idea. Please don't do that. Learn from the experiences of others. Can we get them all? No. I'll kill him though. That's okay. Back in rage mode. Excellent. Oh, I got another one. Go the Berserkers. Go charge Berserkers. See what you can kill. See, we're being highly reckless with them here. Usually I wouldn't throw them away like this, but it's the end of the game, and the enemy have no chance of coming back from this. So we might as well see what we can do. Can we get another hero kill in the 8 seconds? No, they're all dead. See if we can kill some of these gunners or whatever then. And that, boys and girls, is a great big W. Boom. Away, 5, 138, 1.6 million damage. That's a cracker. Not too bad at all. Ah, 48 of them were peasants. So we got 90 kills that counted, and that 1.6 million damage. Berserker's got 2 hero kills and 19 murders at the end. That was fantastic. X-Raiders did great. Janissaries were a very good, solid defending unit, even though they're only level 10. So all in all, that went really well. Okay then, let's go see if we can get a third game. And oh, that's pretty good. He did really well too. We'll go see if we can get a third game, and then we'll see if Deathmatch is up. If not, we might have to record that at a later stage. Let's go. Well, hey boys and girls, welcome back. We've had a couple of games in between with some other things going on, and it was a bit crazy, but here we are back for the third and final game of this little series. I'm going to take my usual boys again, but this time I'm actually going to take some Imperial Spearguard, because what I find is that units that can cover commander or create a wall work really well with bow classes. Who would have thought? You can sit behind them, especially if they're on a point, and just happily pew anything that comes in close. So I'll try and demonstrate that for you. Okay, so there is a massive disparity in the teams here. You will notice that our side only has two heavy armor users, and one of those is a glaive. We've only got one short sword, no long swords, no mauls. And on the enemy side, we've got a long sword, a glaive, two short swords, another glaive, and and a poleaxe. So this is going to be an extremely difficult game for our team. We've got a lot of ranged. We've got nothing that can tank other than one short sword. Oh, let's see how this goes. I'm suddenly very glad I bought the very glad I bought the spear guard. Alrighty, we're going to take the Axie boys in first because they are, well, they're my boys. They're very strong, and even when they run out of ammo, they can fight in melee. So they're quite a good one to hold out at the start here. If anyone sends peasants up, they'll absolutely blend the peasants into a fine, mushy paste, suitable for crackers or, you know, maybe even drinking through a straw. But for now, let's see if anyone's going to help me shoot down this one. I always try and focus this one first. I kind of feel like this one has more potential to cause problems for us than the one in the middle. But nobody else is shooting it, so I'm kind of wasting my time, I think. That cannon on the left there with the pike, he should be probably targeting the siege towers. Never mind, this is what we're going to do instead. Try and disrupt, ballista. It won't take long before he's got me dialed in. So what you do in this situation is you just sort of sit behind the cannon. Sit behind it. They can still see you up here, you still got your little icon, but they actually can't hit you. So often they'll just waste their ballista shots. I'm very pleased to see my friend beside me here has decided to use a cannon. That is a... Well, do I switch targets? No, we're never going to ever focus that one down. This one here, at least if I kill some of the people on the bottom of it, I can whip out my little pew-pew shortbow, and I can nail a few more of the peasants pushing it in, and maybe we can stop it that way. But the cannon's really good for hitting a whole bunch of them at once. I just wish we had like a musket or another bow to start pounding the guys. Ooh, we're not going to last much longer, and it's very soon we'll clear that ballista will be able to see us again. Thank you, Mr. Musket. That's exactly what we needed. Unfortunately, it's probably a little bit too late. Can we whittle the unit down to nothing?
The enemy siege tower has reached the wall.
Can we? Oh, there's that ballista I was telling about. I wasn't joking when I said we'd be exposed by it. Looks like we're not going to do it in time. That's a shame. Really don't want to be up there. Ballista's going to have a go at me again, I think. Let's not risk that. What are you doing? I'll just give this guy a warning shot. Let him know that we know he's here. Come on, go away. Off you go. Good. He's got the memo. Alright, so we're looking at our map. And I see only siege tower with people on it is the one I'm close to. I can see they're pounding at the back there, and that's fine. I'm just sort of cowering a little bit because there are still ballistas in action. And I'm not a longsword at the moment. Let's take a risk it. Oh yes. It's not going to be enough, you know. I know I'm risking a lot being here.
The enemy siege tower has reached the wall.
Yeah, once they're beyond the short to medium range, you just got no hope of hitting them. Nice big group of cavalry though, we can definitely do that. Normally wouldn't waste my time shooting at units, but these are quite squishy and quite expensive and quite nasty at the same time. So let's harass them and hopefully we can send them back to supply. I saw that guy's red horse armor and thought, oh my god, we're being attacked. But actually it was just a friend. A friend with red. Alright, anyway. So they're pushing up two siege towers simultaneously. This is a bit risky, pulling my units into the middle of them. Because the obvious problem that you're going to get is if they start winning on both sides, you can't get out and you'll lose your unit. But it's going to have to do something. Can't not do anything. don't want to go too far in there. Oh. Get him, boys. Get him. Oh, that's a shame. See, the Axie boys, they can beat these guys in close combat, but they will get worn down, and I want to recycle the unit. So we'll just... Oh, Trebby Treb. Get away from my X-Raider. No, let's go. We're going to get out of here. A's going to be overrun and there's not much we can do about it. Use up the rest of our X's and GTFO. Those grandpas will murder me. Actually, no, they won't, but, well, they will because I don't have any axes left. But if I had axes left, we could beat the grandpas. We held it as long as we can. I'm not a longsword, so I can't just do a point hold. But I can save my friend. Get away from my friend. Go on. Get away from my friend. Thank you. Alrighty, let's see if they try and chase me. They don't know I don't have any axes. Ooh, hello there. That was not a great idea, was it? And he won't push into me because he doesn't know I'm unarmed. Or will he? No. I think he thought briefly about sort of attacking the back of my unit, but he saw me turn around and see him and thought, obviously, a shortbow will really ruin his day. Immediately stun him before he can Flying Reaper my unit, and the unit will kill him. So we'll run all the way back. We'll just use our charge because we'll get there mildly faster, like mildly. Just sort of hang about and see what the enemy do. So they're pushing onto C. What am I looking at here? Was that a hero? Yes. Extremely brave and stupid hero. The second volley of axes should kill him. Yes, there we go. Lesson number 1. If you're going to fight axe raiders in close combat as a hero, don't stand on one spot. Alright, these guys look a lot like my next victims. Excuse me. We'll make you run away. That should make him panic. Often things like pikes will panic and run away when they start taking a bit of damage. Ooh, opportunity. Opportunity. Oh, good pullback, good pullback. Now what, she'll try and charge me, but we're not having any of it. Paladins are hard for axe throwers to deal with. They do deal with them, just slowly, and they take a bit of damage. So the active block the paladins have is very nasty. But we'll try and focus down the hero so he can get out of my way, individual man. Focus down the hero and he'll quickly not want to be part of this anymore, or alternatively he'll die miserably. Javelins are bad, especially Imperial Javelins. They hit like a fully loaded truck. I'm going to try and dodge if I see... Oh, go! Oh no, and lose half the unit. Yeah, Javs are not something you want to charge down with axe raiders, but we're in for a penny now. In for a penny, and hopefully these Palace Guard can finish the unit. This is looking very bad for our team. Do you see how we just can't hold the points? It's just because we don't have any heavy armor users, it's very difficult. Alrighty, what's the next unit? We're not ready for the shields yet. I think we'll take the helis. Maybe we can get some nice side or back charges. The guys holding off on the B point are doing rather well. They're going to be overrun fairly quickly though, unfortunately. It looks like they're running out of units and running out of people. It is what it is. Let's see if we can destroy some of these, men-at-arms. Here we go. Fully blended some men-at-arms. There we go. Straight into the number 3 ability. Knock him off his horse. Oh, it hit a pleb. Pole axes have the same problem. Oh, these guys didn't pull out quite in time. We're going to lose a few of them. But not many, actually. Oh, I'm too close to the action here. So, B's about to fall, and there's nothing we can do about that. How dare you try and attack me, Mr. Glaive? You don't have a shield. I'm not worried too much about you. Here we go. Alrighty, we need some healing. B's falling, and that's going to be a particularly bad scenario. We're doing all our tanking with our units and none with our heroes. Do you mind? Oh, it didn't kill him. He ducked behind the little barricade there. Well on, good on him. Alright, we have more than 11 minutes left to defend the final point. 11 minutes. We're killing a lot of cavalry there. Uh-oh. This is a problem. He's got me. There's not much I can do about it. He'll just activate his little sprint thing, kill my horse, and knock me down with a spear kick, probably. Dodge the kick, dodge the kick. Ah. But hey, precisely as I thought it would happen. Very well done to that spear player. He saw me, he chased me, undid my horse, and he did exactly what he should be doing as a spear player. Very well done to that enemy player. Bit of perfection there. This is going to be hard. We've got 10.5 odd minutes left. Still have 1,000 units nearly. It's going to be a massive slugfest on the final point, but it's going to be hard. Again, only one heavy armor user that can tank, and one heavy armor user that's a seasonally nerfed glaive, shall we say. Uh-oh. It's alright, I've got the Chad woodcutters. Let's see how we go. Excuse me, get off your horse. I don't like it when you're on your horse. I'll just keep shooting you. You missed, haha. Oh, God, he's not running away. What's he thinking? So one of the things you can't do as a longsword is you can quickly pick off little stragglers. Hello, what are you doing? Shields. Oh, who trebbed my woodcutters, man? Who trebs woodcutters? Seriously. Never mind, we only lost 6. Shield charge. These guys are in open formation. They turned around. Nah, that was silly. That was super silly. Chad cutters showing their might, having a flex. That's some cavalry. We'll move out the way of that direct charge. Oh, it's chaos here. We need that charge back up again. Oh, it's messy. Get away from my woodcutters. How about we charge some dagger axe lancers? What do you reckon? Some tier 4 cavalry? Let's charge them. Woodcutter, strong cutter. In Soviet Dessau, woodcutter charge you. Oh, I love it. Get them, boys. Yeah. Oh, that's great. Woodcutter's doing work. Woodcutter's doing work. People mock the woodcutter. Oh, we got the charge ready again. How about we charge some more tier 4 cavalry? Get them, boys. Help, we need help. Oh, that's funny. We killed another, what, couple of tier 4 cav? That's great, with woodcutters. And they're still alive. Go the woodcutter. Oh, not alive anymore. Alright, so we're just going to try and ping these heroes as much as we can. Try and make them really injured so they have to run away. Probably time for a unit though, I think. Why are a team not focusing the point? Please, please. We need extra bodies there since we don't have anyone who can actually tank. Well, we've got one guy. Never mind. I have a unit that can actively tank. Come on, team. Get in there. Goodness. We have to be more alert than that. We've, out of the 11 and what, 11 and a half minutes we had to live, we're down to 7. We can do this as long as we focus up. I can't kill this guy, but I'm going to tell him I know he's there and to not muck around. Right, here I'm going to place the shields just on, probably more on that angle, but only just on the point, so that if they get trebbed or something like that, we're still going to have half the unit live. At the same time, we're going to sit behind him, knock that guy off his horse. There we go. Get in. No, okay. Oh, treb. But that treb was not aimed really well. It's landing kind of between the spearman and the... Oh, we got him. Nice. Didn't expect that. Don't usually expect to kill short swords when you're a bow. But we're doing it. We're down to 6.5. We've used 5 of the 11 and a bit minutes. That's another badly aimed treb. Ooh, we missed him. So here's the plan. The plan is we get as many people here on the point as we can. Get as many units on there as we can. these grandpas doing, just walking up to me one at a time? They're going to get stabbed. Let's upset that guy. Again, disrupt what they're doing. Disrupt, disrupt, disrupt. Team, come on. We can do this. We can do this. Keep that defense pressure up. Too many people hanging back at the moment. But we can do this. We might be some of us down to peasants, some of us down to filler units, but we got this. Oh, he could died too. Yeah, look at that. Excuse me, Mr. Poleaxe. Get away. Go on. I'm thinking I might reposition these shields. There's some artillery in over there. Can we stop them doing the artillery? No. Ooh, it's a bit ouchy. Really fun, the shortbow. Like you don't have the battle control that you do with the longsword. Like you have no ability to disrupt troops, and that's we don't need a treb in the face. Let's go here. Now we're defending our side reserve troops. Oh, I still got hit. And we're defending the person using that cannon as well. And of course, they're also defending me, and that's very important. They're resorting to artillery. Get away from me, you. Ow. There you go. Need to do some healing. So this is looking pretty good. 11.5 minutes down to 4. Got 1/3 of a shield unit left. How can I disrupt that bow guy? The bow users. What do you call them? Name cans. He's an upset Nodachi. Get away. Stupid surf. That bow user's attacking me. I'll deal with him in a minute. There we go. That's what we were waiting for. Look at me. Look at me. Shortbow. The only hero left on the final point with 3 minutes to go. Could probably do with a bit of help. Those shields are saving us, man. Yeah, some of them know they're going to try to start knocking them out. We desperately need some help here. No, you don't. No, you don't. You thought you were smooth. You weren't. I can't hit him. Why can't I hit him? I didn't hit him at all. It's good. We've got some help now. We have 5 shields left. 5 is 4 more than we need to prevent the point being captured. Down now to 2.5 minutes. They probably need a little bit of an adjustment, so they're still on the point. There we go. Let's pepper them until they can't retreat. Oh, we might even kill him. No, he got away. So the plan is just keep doing this. Keep cycling the abilities. Keep shuffling the shields. Keep putting pressure on the enemy heroes so that they can't push on and capture. You know, if you keep them down below half health, they can't capture because they'll get killed. Ooh, yikes. You don't necessarily have to kill them. They can only heal once a minute or thereabouts. Let's push them forward a bit so that anyone who attacks... Oh, there we go. This guy annoyed me before. Let's give him a bit of punishment. Yeah, that's right. How do you like it? Actually, we might just move these guys back a little bit so they cover the dude on the cannon. There we go. That's what we want. And you annoyed me. You won't like it if you annoy me. And again, what I'm doing with that longbow is I'm just disrupting them. He or she can't do anything if I'm firing at them because you can't take damage like that as a light armor user. 4 shields left. They really want those shields dead. Oh, we're going to do it. We've from 11.5 minutes down to less than 1. This game is incredible. We're going to do it in an 11-minute point hold. We're down to 3 shields. Just annoy those heroes. Disrupt, disrupt, harass, harass. Oh. Ow. Let's get a little bit of healing here. We don't want to die with 20 seconds on the clock. We still have one shieldy boy left. Oh, this guy made a mistake and he got bolloced. This guy again. Excuse me, go away. Yeah, that's right. This guy, a bit crazy. Yeah, he's going to live though. Woohoo! What a game! That was amazing. Oh, I loved it. That was one of the best games I've played in ages. 11.5 minute point hold. 1.7 million done, 2.2 million taken. And of all that, only 7 were peasants killed. Every single other one was a worthwhile unit. We got ourselves some sort of pokey stick. I guess that's okay. X-Raiders MVU 1 in 46, Halberdiers 37, Woodcutters got 7, and so did the Imperial Spear Guard. Woodcutters got 7 kills, all of them probably cavalry, heavy cavalry and shieldmen. MVP'd out, that's great. 415 hero damage. All in all, really good. Jeez, he did well. 10 kills. 201 hero versus hero damage. That's incredible. Well done, that player. That'll be the guy who stabbed me down, I think. Very, very good player, that person. Anyway, boys and girls, I hope you like watching the Shortbow gameplay. Thanks very much for coming along. I hope you learned something new, or you just enjoyed the battles. Let's go now, and I'll see if I can do a deathmatch for you. If not, I'll record one over the next couple of days and tack it on the end of the video. Thanks so much for coming along.
Play. summons you. Child's play. Child's play. Child's play. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Death summons you.